welcome back to the second semi-final of the day. We have Nigeria against Uganda here in Pretoria, South Africa. I'm Sandisa Mabunda. I'm joined by Coach Flosh Mgwenya, and we will be calling your game for you this afternoon. Good afternoon, Flosh.
Very interesting game indeed. Both Nigeria and Uganda are very good teams. Of course, I mean, the Nigerians are tipped by the people out there to win this one, but Uganda has done well so far to get into the semi-final. They've been the top horse of this encounter, especially in 2024 AfroBasket for girls. Let's see what they can conjure up in the semi-final against the very powerful Nigerian team. It's in this one.
So we have Uganda, like you mentioned, they are a dark horse. Some of their strengths coming into this is that seemingly all of them can handle the ball pretty well. It makes it hard to set a press on them. And Nigeria, the physicality often leads them into foul trouble pretty early. What are your predictions for this opening quarter of the game?
It's a tough one to call, but the Nigerian team is dismantling a very good Angolan team earlier on in the week. So I'm literally leaning towards Nigeria to be the favorite to win this semi-final.
Right.
Josh, going into this game, a key player for Uganda has been Resti Nanangwe. Recorded 31 points in her game against Nigeria, the same team with Uganda overcame them. Resti recorded 31 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and she's been a key player throughout this tournament. How do you think Nigeria can do a better job at kind of containing her as she fuels Uganda's offense?
I think Coach Juliana Negedu will have to went back to the film and did a scouting report towards her and just see what can she take away from what she does best. As we see, the starting lineup for Nigeria is Bengi, is Heban, and the rest of the crew. But she would have done a better job in scouting her, especially during their film session, just to see what can she take away from her that will actually be very advantageous for Nigeria. She's a very good basketball player. I mean, she scores a lot of points, but clearly the Nigerian staff will have to actually have been able to scout her more than what they did, possibly getting into the first game.
Nice.
There you see the Uganda is starting 5. You got Oma number 4, you got 7 Adon GP, you got number 8 Kiranda, you got 9 Ayongo, and you got that very best player from Uganda. She is doing a lot of damage, as you've rightfully mentioned, that she's scoring. I mean, she scored 31 points during the week. She will need to be given a special attention, no question about it.
Right. And Nigeria plays a very physical game, very athletic game, and sometimes they don't always pace themselves with their fouls. What do you think would be the best strategy for the coach to kind of keep her players in the game throughout the full 4 quarters, keep them competitive?
I'm definitely sure she would have spoken to them about their foul trouble, getting in foul trouble early. But that's how they play. That's how they really disrupt teams. They're very physical in defense, and they look to put pressure on you at all times. I don't think they'll back away from that, but they'll probably be a little bit more cautious about how they give up too many fouls.
Starts. Missed there by him. Ibam. Seems to be an issue at the table. Looks like clock wasn't running. Inbound Uganda.
I guess we're all human, right? We do make mistakes. Even the table makes mistakes, even though they only have just one job to press stop and start.
Everyone's very excited going into the semi-final game.
It's a blockbuster, there's no question about it. I'm excited. Here's a pressure defense by Nigeria. Turnover to start the game by Uganda. Great defense by Nigeria.
Nigeria gets a wide open look. open look by Nigeria. Still, either team struggling to find themselves on the scoreboard in this opening minute.
Yeah, rightfully so. I think the nerves are still up in the air at the moment, but they have to settle down real quick, both teams in particular, for them to start influencing the game. I think Nigeria, what they want to do more is really to get the ball into that lady's hands, who's their star player, star forward, Doyinsola Lichirin. She does a bulk of the scoring for Nigeria.
She makes the first two here to open this encounter. Ball rolls off the back iron. Big three. Big three by Momolua to Bade. Steal. Beautiful give and go there by Modesta, and Nyango tries to find Resti, but she's unable to make the bucket.
Foul called on number 30 from Nigeria, Doyinsola Lichirin. That's her first foul. And Uganda is going to go to line to shoot two. I think the Ugandan team needs to be extremely patient here and not to rush their offense, especially after breaking that full court pressure by Nigeria, because Nigeria is going to keep on coming with that full court pressure. They do have the athletes, but also they do have the tenacity on defense as well.
Manangwe makes the second.
Good take by Begi, taking the baseline, forcing her way into the key, adjusting really, and trying to squeeze the ball inside. She gets fouled, and she's gonna go to the line to shoot two. Begi is very important for Nigerian success. She's their lead guard. She makes things happen. She makes it a point that, she makes the first free throw there, but she makes it a point that she finds the correct people, and in the correct time as well, rather. But also, she can score herself. I think Uganda has taken upon themselves to push pace. Every single time they get the ball, they're trying to push as much pace as possible, trying to catch the Nigerian defense slipping. As you can tell, the number 12 from Uganda, Nanangwe, making her first free throw. Finishes it off with making the second free throw.
For a take. Beautiful take there. Second three by Momoloa to Bade. Nigeria is really making a point to push the score early here.
Yeah, she's a very good three-point shooter. Uganda is going to be wary of her, as she's really dangerous from the outside. Taking another one. This is that one. Ugandan basketball. There goes that full court press by Nigeria. It will keep on coming. They will never stop putting pressure. What it does, obviously, is the fact that they force you to hurry up, take you out of your offensive rhythm, but also look to create turnovers. As you can see right there's a turnover. Oh, beautiful take. She just missed that one. Begi, very frustrated with herself. But you can tell what is the intention of the full court press defense. It really does want to hurry you up, because Coach Juliana will employ that full court press defense almost the whole game. Yeah, seems to be a confusion amongst the officials as whose ball is it. Finally, they gave it to Uganda. There's the Ugandan contingent. Head coach Michael Sega for the boys.
You can almost tell he's a little bit frustrated by what's happening on the floor with the ladies.
Good ball movement by Uganda. Finding number 8 for the three-point shot, Kiranda. But that was excellent ball movement from the Ugandan girls. They're going to employ their own pressure defense as well.
Uganda adjusting well in their positions, forced the turnover. Like you mentioned, Beg is such a vital part of Nigeria's offense, but I think one part of a game which is sorely overlooked is her rebounding. At her size, the amount of board she's about to grab and push the defense and go into transition is very, very crucial for this team.
Absolutely. There's Beg there with another 2. Duisana with another 2 to push Nigeria really to 6 points. Quite correct. So Beg, for her size, she rebounds the ball extremely well. Good take. Just great offensive rebounding by Resti Nanangwe, getting the rebound and putting it right back up, getting the offensive rebound and putting it right back up, and she gets 5 to the goal line and shoot 2. Good start by both teams, but I think Uganda in a good position where they're really just trying to push the pace, but also just attacking the Nigerian team. And because and as you can see, it is actually working for Uganda just to make sure that they don't rest. They want to put the Nigerian team under pressure as often as possible. And one way to do that is to really attack them on defense.
As you've seen now, Uganda's really pushed the tempo against Nigeria, and now Nigeria has 3 fouls as after the timeout, Racing Nanangwe will head to the line to shoot her 6th free throws of the day. Nigeria finding themselves unable to really manage with the small ball and the attack that Uganda's offering them.
Yeah, I think overall the best possible weapon for Uganda is to really attack the Nigerian team and trying to put them under pressure as well from time to time, especially defensively, where they employ a full court press, try to press them at the corners, try to put them in a space where they're uncomfortable, give them a chance to win the game. There's Rest there converting a 3-point play.
She pushed the score at 12-9 to Nigeria.
Good pass by Peggy. Plain point blank miss rather by none other than Toinsala Lichirini.
Good take there by Uganda.
Another attack to the rim by none other than Auma. Nigerians are getting to a rim, but they're just missing easy twos. Good fast break run by Uganda. They're missing there. It's a 2-on-1. Let's see what happens here. Oh, great dish to Lichirin. Back and forth we go.
Great ball movement by Uganda. Tip out by Resti.
And also, it's almost difficult to play against a team like Uganda, coached by Coach John Omondi, because they don't really have a structure and a system. It is almost like run and gun, if I have to put it that way in basketball terms, where they just push the ball on the floor and they just spread you out. They almost spread you out on their offense and look to take you one-on-one, and you're almost forced to help each and every single time on defense.
Sola Lujurin heading to the bench now. Resti Nanangwe, second chance points. She brings the score within one.
Getting fouled, shooting a three. There's a golden rule in basketball: you do not foul a jump shooter, because even if she does miss, then you miss. You fouling her, she's gonna go to the free throw line and shoot 2 or 3, whatever. At this point in time, she got fouled in the 3-point line. She's gonna go and shoot 3 free throws. Of course, she misses the first one. Onyango. Oh, Onyango misses the second one. We often say as coaches, just give us one.
In this instance, she does. Modesta Nyango scores the last of 3 to give a tie game here in Pretoria.
Turnover by Nigeria after picking up an offensive rebound. I'm getting the sense that Nigeria are actually rushing their offense for some reason. Maybe it could be the fact that Uganda is playing good defense at the moment. But I think Nigeria just needs to come down a little bit. Turnover by Uganda, stepping on the line. I think the Nigerian head coach, Juliana Nengedu, will want her team to relax. As you can see, they really do put pressure on the corners, which turns it into a turnover. Great defense. They don't call the foul, but great pushing of the basketball by Auma of Uganda. As she was attacking the basket pretty hard, and she picked up the foul for herself. She's gonna go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
She makes the first. It seems as though the issue for Nigeria is now they contain the one player, another player gets hot. They contain one player, another player takes it to the hoop.
Absolutely. So, 2 things can happen. You now want to force your team to really help each other out in defense, or you can employ his own defense against a very quick team that is a bit difficult to contain, especially in the perimeter. You then want to compact them mainly with the zone defense, force them to play on the outside. That's the one way to contain such teams.
Modesta Nyanga now heads to the bench. Kajache will shoot 2. She misses the first. She makes 1 of 2. Beggy now return to the game.
don't understand basketball players from time to time though, and this is not only an issue at this age group, but it's also an issue at the senior level. Anytime a player is by the baseline, or sorry, by the sideline, when they attack, they always step on the line for some reason. I don't know why. I don't even think they know where they are on the basketball court sometimes.
I think it's a bit of hesitation as they try to gather themselves to move forward. And we have a foul there as Uganda is slowly picking up some fouls. Another substitution on the court. Sonia Aber will enter the game.
It is going to be an up and down kind of game, but one of these coaches, especially a Nigerian coach in particular, because she does have size to slow the game down, able to throw the ball into the big girls and able to do damage inside. She will have to try and speak to her team to really just come down a little bit. Good trap. Oh, way to get out of it. Good dish. Good basketball by Uganda.
Good play there, Uganda, to get out of the double team. Easy dish for a quick layup. Turnover there.
Good touch pass. Good score by Abigail Isaac from Nigeria, number 15. Good look. I mean, she was wide open. She just needed to make the shot, but she misses the whole infrastructure and she goes for an air ball.
Nigeria now the substitution. Doinsola Nigerian back in the game. Bit of a Hail Mary there. She got caught up at the top of the key.
But that's the patience that I'm talking about. You know, she set the pick, she rolled, Beg found her, cutting. She just needed to stop for a second and look what she has, you know, and then make a decision from there. She was a bit hasty on that play, but they would get that every single time because of the fact that they set picks. And as you can see, Coach John Omondi from the Ugandan team really just talking to her two players, trying to get something out of them, but backing instructions as to how they need to play the game. Interesting fun facts about both coaches. Coach John Omondi is originally from Kenya, coaching the Ugandan girls. Oh, good pass. Beautiful basketball.
Beautiful play there to give Nigerian a baseline jump shots. The steal there and easy bucket by Idibamo Begi.
Yep. We're watching two teams who have contrasting styles of playing. The one team is very fast. Ooh, that should be costly. It is Doinsala, second foul if I'm not mistaken. Yep, quite correct. It's a second foul. We are still in the first quarter. It'll be interesting what Coach Juliana Negedu does with her right now, because she will need her the whole entire game, because she's very important to this Nigerian team. Her scoring and her defense and her rebounding as well.
Melissa Taliba makes the second. Beautiful steal there by Uganda. Good defense there by Nigerian to not commit the foul, and it's Uganda ball.
Here's what I like about this Ugandan team. They are not afraid of the moment. That's the end of the first quarter. The score is 21 to Nigeria and 20 to Uganda. Let's see what's going to happen in the second quarter. It'll be very interesting to see what Nigeria does to try and make a separation from this very feisty Ugandan team. As you can see,
we're back here for the second quarter of this semi-final game between Nigeria and Uganda. Pretty first close quarter. And starting the second, we have a score 21 to Nigeria and 20 to Uganda. Uganda doing a good job on that defensive possession.
Indeed, great defense by Uganda. I mean, their zone defense seems to be working very well for them. They are definitely giving Peggy no room. Every single time she has the ball, she sees 2 or 3 bodies in front of her. Untimely turnover by Uganda.
Take there by Nigeria. Wandu Hebam.
That is their team captain, very good three-point shooter as well. Hebam. Good rebound.
Good rebound and take by Kiranda to draw a foul Nigeria once again.
As you said earlier on, beginning of the production, that Nigeria do foul a lot. They do get into foul trouble, and it's part of their DNA because they really do put pressure on you. But they're also very prone to, fouling out and that kind of situation, which will work for Uganda. as Kiranda makes one out of two.
Begi takes a jump shot. Easy two.
Beautiful jump stop by Begi. She is critical to the Nigerian success. She has to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. She fills up the score sheet very well. Great defender. Again, another foul. By Nigeria. Time out by Coach Juliana Ngedu. Interesting fact about Coach Joanna, she was part of the Nigerian women's team in 2004 Summer Olympics in Greece, in Athens. It's always very good to see former players coming back to the game and, you know, imparting their knowledge and their experience to younger kids. You know, and especially female former players. It's good for the continent, it's good for the game of basketball. It's good always to have those people coming back to contribute, especially to the sport.
Here we have Uganda once again, finding the open man, drawing a foul, constantly going at Nigeria, putting them under pressure, putting them into foul trouble. And they're converting pretty well from the free throw line, shooting 9 of 14. 14 free throws in the first quarter, and Nigeria is opposed to only 4.
That's a healthy average in terms of their free throw shooting. As another free throw made by number 6 from Uganda, Bushira. There's a 3-2 zone defense, very... Oh! Good take by number 20 from Nigeria. Patience John. Another backdoor cut, another layup by Uganda. That backdoor cut seemed to be working for them. And anytime teams put pressure on you, when you go backdoor, it's always going to be available. So they're utilizing the backdoor very well.
Uganda taking advantage of Nigeria, doing the very small things right, like you mentioned, the back doors, the good passing, the 3-2 defense. They're really forcing Nigeria to try and score from outside.
Good pickup by number 15 from Nigeria, Abigail Isaac.
Nangwe misses there and able to get a hand on it. Auma commits a foul there.
The Ugandan girls are not giving up. They're not going away. They're still in the contest. They want to fight. That's part of what they do. They will fight until the end. As you can see, almost going to the bench. First free throw is good by Patience John. She converts on a second free throw. Good pressure by Nigeria. Good defense by Nigeria.
Good pass there by Begi, steal by Uganda.
Yeah, great defense by Uganda as well. I mean, there's always somebody ahead of the ball and in front of the ball. Pity the Ugandan girls just turned the ball over there, and an unforced turnover as well at that.
Another three there by Momoloa Tokbade. That's her third three of the game. Nigeria really starting to pull away here. You can see a 10-point lead that they've built here early in the second.
She has been shooting it very well. Tokbade. Good side step. Unable to finish there. There's a running game by Uganda. Turning it over. Greg is pushing the ball down the floor. Great patience by Nigeria. High pick and roll. She denies the pick. Great pass. Good basketball by Nigeria all round.
Abigail Isaac. Easy conversion there, using her size there in the key against the shorter, much shorter Ugandan players. Abigail Isaac.
She is just putting up serious numbers. Abigail Isaac grabbing rebounds, scoring, using her size and length against this very somewhat average height Ugandan team. Time out by Coach John Omondi. He wants to talk about it as he sees Nigeria creating a separation now score-wise. Score is Nigeria 40, 26 to Uganda. Well, both teams coming out of the timeout, called by Coach John Omondi. It will be Ugandan basketball. Let's see if they can make some adjustments, because basketball is a game of adjustments. That's why we love it so much, because during the game you can still be able to adjust, to make some adjustments by calling a timeout and re-strategize.
Score is 40-26 to Nigeria. Nigeria has really dominated the second quarter, but Uganda able to finally give an answer there with the easy layup there. Beautiful ball movement by Nigeria there, just unable to convert.
Good pick and roll basketball by Uganda. Number 5, their team captain, Navialo, just picking up a bucket there and then going to learn to shoot the end one. What I've seen what Nigeria did when they made that run was the fact that they were switching all pick and rolls. That's why it was a bit difficult for Uganda. Good long three. Great hustle on the offensive balls by Uganda, picking up another possession. Substitution for Nigeria.
Uganda slowly starting to gain momentum as they chip away at this lead.
Oh, good take by Bushira.
Great defense there by Uganda.
Excellent defense by Uganda, as you rightfully put it. They're winning the battle right now. Both ends of the floor. They wanted more, it seems. It is a semi-final game, so another take, another one-on-one basketball. They're unable to convert in that instance. But look at the fight and the pressure being put by Uganda, forcing a travel violation.
Like you mentioned, basketball is a game of runs, and it seems as though Uganda now starting to go on one of their own, winning the battle on both ends of the floor.
Absolutely. There's a hesitation. She misses this time around. Great defense.
Great steal there by Uganda once again to stop Nigeria in their tracks.
Their head defense, it's great. Uganda, every single time Baker beats one player at the top, as she's getting inside, there's somebody there already waiting for her. That is a very good defensive rotation by the Ugandans.
Big three by Uganda, and it's good. Immaculate Adon Ping scores a big three for Uganda to bring the game within 5.
As the official is trying to come down in a Nigerian bench, she almost gave Uganda the ball. Timeout, Coach Juliana Negedi of Nigeria. It's always an interesting thing when the official just kind of makes a mistake a little bit, you know, pointing in the other direction instead of pointing in the other direction. You see the whole bench stands up, but you know, a good official will always appreciate the fact that she made a mistake, and then she will apologize to the bench and give it where it's supposed to go.
We have a timeout called. Nigeria 40, Uganda 35, as they manage to claw back into this game.
Let's see what adjustments Nigeria does coming out of the timeout. As we see, the Ugandan ladies have made their run, cut it all the way down to 5.
Great defense there by Uganda. They now bring the lead within 3. Uganda unable to avoid an 8-second violation there.
Excellent defense by Nigeria, forcing a 24-second violation of their own. Coach John Omondi is pleading with the official to call something there, but other than that, excellent defense by Nigeria.
Great ball movement by Nigeria.
And that's what they need to do. So they need to really move the ball and be patient against that zone. Make sure that you move the zone from left to right and right to left as well, because every single time the ball moves, the zone's got to move. But quick ball movement will always win against any good defense. Great play by the Ugandan girls. Just ball fake, gets her open, and then she goes all the way to the cup to make an easy 2. Not excellent defense.
Five seconds left on the game clock now for Uganda. And then able to get a shot off. Then we have the end of the first half. Nigeria 45 and Uganda 39. Nigeria really pulled away at the start of the second quarter, but Uganda slowly started to chip away at their lead. I think the most impressive thing is they managed to play really good defense, clean defense, only picking up only 1 foul in the second quarter.
Yep. At halftime, 45 to Nigeria, 39 to Uganda.
Halftime now, Nigeria 45, Uganda 39. Welcome back to the second half to 39. Coach Flosh, what recap can you give us from the first half? We've seen a game of runs. We saw Nigeria pull away really early in the second quarter, and we saw Uganda slowly chip away at that. What do you think we can expect opening the third?
I think more of the same, especially from Uganda, as they know that they really have to push tempo for them to try and get into the final. As for Nigeria, I think they will really dominate the boards, but also they will, dominate the three-point shooting, as they're shooting in a healthy rate of 37%, which is very, very good. Both teams are playing excellent defense up to this far. The zone defense by Uganda seems to be working thus far.
Great defense there by Abigail Isaac to force a turnover as Nigeria gains possession.
Uganda has switched their defense. They're now in the man-to-man.
See that lady, Wandu Hebam, she misses from three. She had really good shooting in the first half. She's unable to connect on that one.
Great transition by Nigeria. Begi, their star point guard, really attacking the basket hard. She gets fouled, she's going to go to a free throw and to shoot two.
Had a really strong first half, 9 points, 5 assists as she makes her first free throw.
As she gets into double figures now with 10 points. She is really key for Nigeria. It is her 11th point now. This game is tense for various reasons. Whoever wins here will represent Africa. Oh, turnover by Uganda. So the two finalists will go and represent Africa in the World Cup and the under 18 World Cup in Switzerland. Mali has already made it through. We're now waiting between Uganda and Nigeria as to who's the next one to be in the final. So, I mean, in all honesty, this is the final before the final, because you win here, you book your ticket to the World Cup. Good hands by Abigail Isaac. Nigeria has picked up their defense as Begi picks up the steal. She's pushing down the floor. Nobody's going to catch her. as she converts the two. The transition offense by Nigeria seems to be working, and it's based off their defense as well. So their defense turns into offense. Again, good hands by Begi.
Finally seeing Uganda able to break through that strong defense by Nigeria to get a 2. They're a little slow running back on defense. Ball is kicked there by Shapira Kiranda.
Coach John Omondi doesn't stop backing instructions to her players, to his players rather. Good feed. Oh.
It's Uganda's ball. Uganda's had a good fight despite them being slightly undersized compared to Nigeria. They've done a really good job at rebounding. They've got an 18 defensive as opposed to Nigeria's 17 defensive. Offensively, they're evenly matched at this point. They've done a really great job at boxing out despite their size, and it's paying dividends, although they're not able to really catch up just as yet.
100% correct. They really fought on the boards, and they need to do that because of the fact that they are undersized. Uganda, that is. So far, so good for them on the boards. Great defense by Nigeria.
Great job by Uganda running back. They took the ball out and stop another fast break by Nigeria.
They're really hustling these Ugandan girls. I mean, Uganda very much in the contest. Another good help by Abigail Isaacs. Good take by Hembam, the team captain, as she gets fouled. She will now need to go to the free throw line and convert the three-point play. Substitution by Nigeria. Number 15 goes to the bench, Abigail Isaacs. Vivian, number 16, comes back. Sorry, my mistake. Number 30, Richirin, comes back on as she sat for the better part of the first half because of foul trouble. Hembam convert that free throw as they now lead by 11 points, Nigeria. It's a tight contest.
Again, unable to connect from 3 there.
Not a great transition offense by Nigeria. Luchirin runs the floor extremely well for a power forward. She gets fouled, she's going to go to the free throw line. Nothing's going to come free, nothing's going to come easy. Even though you think you're all by yourself, especially in this contest, these Ugandan girls will get back on defense and will make you earn your points from the free throw line. Nothing's going to be given to you. We saw that Jirin misses both free throws. kick ball. It will remain Uganda. Substitution for Uganda. Number 9 goes out. Onyango.
Good pass there by Uganda. Good ball movement to put them on the board for this third quarter.
Great defense by Uganda.
Great job by Resti Anango. And now it looks as though Nigerian picks up yet another foul.
Yeah, and it's a big foul because in the context of the game, Nigerian has just picked up a third foul. Decision time for Coach Juliana as to what to do now. Her star forward has just picked up her third foul, being in the game, coming back into the game. Less than a minute, she had already picked up a third foul as Uganda makes a free throw. Stop pop by Begi. Beautiful fundamentals. You beat one player. If you're going to see somebody coming, you got to stop and pop. She's been great at recognizing. Good backdoor card. They've really ran the backdoor card extremely well, Uganda, simply because of the pressure that has been put on them by Nigeria. Just the presence of mind to go backdoor as she makes her first free throw. Cutting the lead down to 9.
Christine Nomyola makes both. Cutting the lead down to 8. But still a lot of basketball to play with only just under 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Uganda doing a great job. Unlucky drawing the foul there, but doing a great job at putting Begi under pressure, not allowing her to facilitate as she done really well, or like you mentioned earlier, the stop and pop that's allowed her to get easy mid-range buckets.
Yeah, it's one way to neutralize Nigeria is to put pressure. As you can see, Lujerine is going to the bench because she picked up a third foul. In comes number 5 from Nigeria, Shehu. Beg makes her first free throw. Beg converts both free throws to put Nigeria up by 10. She picks up the steal. Oh, she misses that. Unlike her. Good reverse dribble. Good take. Beautiful basketball. By Christine.
Big rebound there by Uganda.
A lot of backdoor cards. It seemed to be working to perfection. The backdoor cards by Uganda, taking back, really chopping the lead down to 6 now. They need a good position here to really put pressure under
Uganda really taking advantage when Nigerian isn't on the court, finding those backdoor cuts, fighting for every single rebound, and it seems to be paying dividends right now.
Ill-advised turnover there by Uganda. Timeout, Coach Uganda. Negedu, she wants to talk about it. Good fight back by Uganda. They're back within 6 with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third quarter. It's always going to be a tight contest. Whichever way you want to look at it, it is a spot to the World Cup, but over and above, it is a spot to the finals against Mali. How are you seeing it so far?
So far, I think it's still anybody's game. Uganda's making pivotal plays, bringing themselves back into it. I think those untimely turnovers on the sideline are costing them a little bit. I think if they can close out this quarter, at least within 3, they can really build and go into the fourth quarter with some confidence and momentum to stay fighting within this game. Nigeria's done an amazing job behind Begi as well as Abigail Isaac. Unfortunately, Daminsola, she's on the bench, but when she's on the court, she's so effective, able to run the floor, like you mentioned, able to get those big rebounds. So still anybody's game with lots to play for, like you mentioned, spot at the World Cup.
As you mentioned, Daminsola being on the bench, not only does she do a lot of scoring, but also she does a lot of things defensively because she anchors the defense, the backdoor cast from Uganda. Another great move, another jump shot by Begi. Another counter by Uganda. Back and forth we go. Exciting basketball in Pretoria, University of Pretoria in particular. Fouled by Uganda with 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ill-advised foul there, which will end Nigeria free throws. Patience John will step to the free throw line and shoot 2 and try to create some separation for her team as they lead by 6. Patience John makes the first free throw. To take the score to 59-52. She converts both free throws, giving her team an 8-point lead.
Great cross-court pass there by Uganda.
Good defense by Begi. Quick shot, unnecessary so, because this game is high-paced. There's going to be some tired bodies after this game, that's for sure. Both ladies are going at it. It's a fight, as you can see. They're fighting for the ball on the floor. Nobody's willing to give an inch. It is very interesting, but very exciting as well to be part of this Nigeria-Uganda semi-final at the LC de Villiers Sports Center in University of Pretoria, South Africa. Yeah, substitution made by Nigeria. Number 5 goes out. He'll check.
Nigeria unable to make it in those 4 seconds. Uganda fighting through some full court pressure there.
Oh. Another foul by Uganda, as Nigeria are not giving an inch of defense. They getting on the floor, loose ball. They want to go and go get it. They're turning the 50-50 balls into 60-40 into their advantage. Number one from Nigeria, Idris, is on the free throw line. She misses the first one.
Idris makes the second. Substitution on the floor. Modesta Anyango comes on as captain. Christine Namnyolo heads to the bench. Great pass there by Uganda. Unlucky they can't convert.
They're very great at that pick and roll situation, or even the dribble handoff. They know how to slip and create space and get themselves open. But the good thing is that the Nigerian ball handlers can make that pass to the guy that is cutting.
Good adjustment there by Uganda. Just some unawareness there as the clock winds down and 24-second violation.
Great defense on the part of Nigeria. Really putting some pressure now on the Ugandan players. As we wind down the third quarter. Good pass. Great pass.
Uganda still able to find those quick, easy looks on the inside despite the congestion in the key, and get an easy make on that one. There's 5 seconds left on the clock. Nigeria will possibly look to shoot and unable to make.
Yep, that's the end of the third. 61 to Nigeria, 50 to Uganda. It is a very close contest. Both teams are fighting for their lives to stay alive and possibly win this game, ending a spot to go to Switzerland for the World Cup.
End of the third quarter, score by 61 Nigeria, Uganda 54. One more quarter left of action in the second semi-final game of under 18 FIBA under AfroBasket here at University of Pretoria. We are back here with the fourth quarter of this second semi-final game of this FIBA under 18 women's AfroBasket. We have Nigeria up against Uganda. Nigeria slightly in the lead here, up 7 points going into this fourth quarter. Had a really dominant third quarter despite the absence of Doinsola Lejeune. Adubamo Begi, like you mentioned, so lethal, able to stop and pop, able to facilitate, to go baseline, as well as push that tempo on the fast break. But aside from that, they really were able to control their offense, slow it down, find the easy looks. And Uganda really needs to adjust going into this fourth quarter, as there's still some time. Still some basketball to be played here, as Uganda has possession. Beautiful move there by Restina Nangwe.
Great move, great speed move. Charlotte, she's winning. Uganda to say after the score, leave the ball alone. Yes, that's slows down the fast break. Nigeria to break up the ball and try to speed up. Another foul by Uganda, which will send Nigerian neutrals to the line to shoot two. It's a 5-point game, and it's a mistake. Beggy, interestingly enough, when I say interestingly enough, is she's the only player in the Nigerian team with double figures. She leads all scorers in the game, 19 points so far. Yep. Again, Uganda is looking to push the ball. Gets deflected, goes off the foot of the Nigerian player. It will remain Ugandan basketball. Again, talking about Peggy, I don't think she has set so far in this game. Oh, second bite of the cherry. Uganda misses underneath the basket. As well as Peggy played, it is still a very close game. It's still within reach for Uganda. Peggy is sitting with 19 points, leading all scorers. Good look on the 3-point line by none other than Hembam, the team captain. I think she has about 4-3 now. It's a 4-3 if I'm not mistaken. Great rebound by Peggy. Peggy is doing a bit of everything here in this game. Beautiful step by Nigeria. Idris actually trying to look to find a teammate. Her teammate was already looking at the hoop thinking that she's going to go score, but she made the dish. Unfortunately for her, it was a turnover. Timeout, Uganda. Coach Omondo wants to talk about it. Of Uganda.
You can really see this is not the time for Uganda to lose their spirit, lose their confidence. Still a lot of basketball to be played, some minor turnovers here and there, but as we can see, that easy pass in is really what's been key for them. The backdoor cuts have been key for them, running at Nigeria, and I think the third quarter they did that in spurts. They didn't find the consistency or struggling to find their rhythm now, but I think it's really going to encourage them to find their rhythm, go back to what works, really play to their advantage, as they still have a fighting chance in this game, having made it this far.
Absolutely true. It's only a 10-point game. Uganda needs to stay the course. They need to do, as you've just mentioned, what has worked for them so far. You know, you can tell how important this game is. Coach John Omon doesn't want to take any chances. 8 minutes, 42 seconds. He calls his timeout just to address what he sees as a problem. He doesn't want to wait too long until the lead gets out of reach. Foul by Nigeria. Begi on the floor. She has switched and she found herself underneath the hoop with a very crafty Ugandan number 12, Nanangwe, who can play inside outside.
Uganda makes a timely three, as you can hear Nigeria's bench just screaming to the ladies on the court to have better awareness, as Uganda is able to make an open three there.
Oh.
Uganda with the steal.
That's a traveling violation. Good defense by Nigeria.
Uganda just taking one extra step that's not permitted, and you have a turnover.
Yeah, she was trying to look for somebody that was wide open, but nobody was open. She tried to dial a friend. The friend didn't pick up. Oh.
And the ball unfortunately rolls out there. It's Captain Hebam unable to convert on that one. Hebam wide open for three, unable to connect on that one.
Very crafty, these Ugandan guards. Great ball handling skills, almost all of them. They use their dribble to get by you. Immaculate. Misses a first free throw.
Second
misses.
one.
Yep.
Second one rolls out. Beggy comes away with the rebound. Great ball movement by Nigeria. Beggy with another mid-range, unable to make it that one.
Good patience by Nigeria. Swinging the ball around the horn.
Great defense by Uganda now as they come away with the steal.
Another foul by Nigeria. She almost had to foul there just to stop the Ugandan ladies.
Uganda slowly chipping away at this lead that Nigeria has, going on a run of their own now as they retain possession to possibly bring the game within 5.
Great defense. Great post defense by Nigeria.
Great defense by Uganda. Racing Anangwe coming away with it. Nice spin. Unable to make that, but she draws the foul.
Great anticipation on the defense by Nigeria. Knowing exactly when to rotate, but to play the passing lane as well, because they know that Uganda, they know that Nigeria likes to pass the ball and trying to get open and look to shoot threes. Number 5 just up, right back in for Nigeria. Shehu, very important guard as well for Nigeria. Shehu.
Christina Nangwe struggling there from the free throw line.
They will have to convert their free throws because this is going to be a game of small margins. Anytime, that's what Nigeria wants to do, open you up, look to make threes. Great patience again from Nigeria. Bengu with the basketball, really trying to open up this Nigerian defense, this Ugandan defense.
Limited time on the clock to get a shot off, and they're not successful.
Yep, 24-second shot clock violation. And it's still a 7-point lead for Nigeria. They're now going into their famous full court press. Substitution on the floor. Resti is going out.
Captain Christine Amiolo comes in.
Good defense by Nigeria.
Really good anticipation of that give and go that Uganda was really good at to steal the ball. The clock's winding down now. Nigeria forced to go for deep three, unable to make that one.
A very shaky position there for Nigeria as the game is heading towards the last 5 minutes of the game. Bodies on the floor, fighting hard to get into the final game against Mali. It is a serious contest. And it's a very tense contest here at the University of Pretoria between Uganda. Turns the ball over, backcourt violation. Another unforced turnover, unforced error. They just need to take care of the basketball, especially these last 5 minutes of the game, if they are to win this ball game.
Still there by Uganda. Chance now to
bang!
They bring the game within 2 possessions.
We are standing up now for this last 4 minutes and some change between Uganda and Nigeria.
Great box out there by Uganda. They come away with the rebound. The chance to make it a 1-possession game, steal by Nigeria.
Possession will stay with Nigeria. Nigeria are already in foul trouble. Uganda just needs to compose themselves and possibly attack the rim as much as they can, because every single time they get fouled, they are going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Uganda, number 1 comes back on, number 5 gets to be subbed off for Nigeria. Idris is back on the floor. Oh, guess who gives them a score? It's none other than Begi. They are now going to switch all ball screens, Nigeria.
Great take there by Uganda. You see the full court pressure by Uganda. Nigeria slowing it down. Nigeria doing a good job at fighting for every single rebound. A lot of patience there. They're really running the clock here in this game. Big 3 by Nigeria, unable to connect.
Hail Mary, she had to throw it up because of the shot clock winding down. Great defensive possession by Uganda. All that they need to do now is convert on the other side every single time they get a defensive stop on defense. Yeah, timeout called.
Timeout called by Team Nigeria. They seem to do a good job at not letting themselves succumb to the pressure, understanding that they aren't in the lead, but not converting, which could be costly for them as they are now in foul trouble. Score is now 68 to Nigeria, 62 to Uganda, with only 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here. Coach Flosh, there is a possibility. It's only 3 possessions. Uganda could cause an upset. Like you mentioned, if they can just good defensive stops and push the ball. Nigeria is in foul trouble, so they have an opportunity to go to the line every single time.
Every single time they get fouled, they do have an opportunity to go to the free throw line and make free throws, but they have to convert their free throws at this point in time. They're really shooting it at a very healthy average. Uganda, even though it's not so great, but they're shooting it at 63%. That simply means that they will make one and miss one, more or less. So, that is something that they need to look to, really attacking this Nigerian team and able to score while the clock has stopped is very critical as well. It was a 24-second violation. It is. Yeah, it was a 24-second violation, quite correctly put by the officials. It is Ugandan basketball. Another substitution for Uganda. Number 14 goes out. Number 8 comes right back in. Kirinda. They're switching everything, this Nigerian team.
Good open look there by Uganda. They're unable to make it, but like you mentioned, they'll head to the line. Opportunity to collect two.
Yep. Good move by attacking the basket. She did get fouled. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. Anyango will step to the line and shoot 2 free throws. They have to do more of that. Uganda really need to attack Nigeria.
Patience John heads to the bench. She's now on her 5th foul, so it's the end of the day for her.
That's big in the context of the match. Again, Anyango misses a first free throw. Anyango misses the second free throw. Clean up by Abigail Isaac. Good defense by Uganda, and a foul.
Hard foul there.
Very hard foul. The referees want to talk about it. See if they could call that unsportsmanlike. I doubt they'll call it unsportsmanlike because it is just a foul, a blocking foul. So it's just 2 free throws without the possession.
Modesta Anyango now hit to the line.
Another substitution by Uganda. Number 5 goes off. Number 7, Immaculate, comes back on. Really to try and push pace. It is a 6-point lead, rightfully so. It is a 2-position game. She makes a first free throw.
Crucial free throw now, this one, to bring the game within 4.
Yep.
For Uganda. And she makes the second all net there for Uganda. Another substitution on the floor. Christine Namyolo, captain, comes back on. Like you mentioned, it seems as though Coach John Omondi is looking to push pace to really put in his key players in his final 2 minutes, 50 seconds of the game.
Oh,
big
good
position.
defense. Great defense by Immaculate.
Big possession there by Uganda.
It's a charge. Abigail Isaac is called for that charge. It's Ugandan basketball. Again, 2-position game. Slow position so far.
Big three by Uganda. Unable to make that one, but they regain the rebound. Another three-point attempt. Unable to make that, another rebound. Big block by Abigail Isaac. Nigeria gets the ball. Iribamo Begu comes away with it.
We are now at the end, at the business end of the game. Uganda are not in foul trouble, so the ball will go to the side. They're inbounding from the sides on the sideline, out of bounds. A shot clock needs to be reset to 14. Yes, they do just that. Abigail will look to eat the clock. 5 seconds left. Great defense by Uganda. They win that possession. 24-second shot clock violation. Nigeria finding it difficult to break this defense by Uganda. Timeout.
Kosciuszko calling a timeout. Team's really struggling. He's trying to get them composed in this last, just under 2 minutes left here. Nigeria up 4, 68-64 left to play here.
As you rightfully put it, that this will be a huge upset should Uganda get through this one, as we all expected Nigeria to win it. But the proof will be on the pudding. We're left with 1 minute 46 seconds to decide the winner between Uganda and Nigeria. Not too much separating them. It's just a 4-point game at the moment, 2-position game with 1 minute 46 seconds. It's a lot of time left on the clock for Uganda to shock the continent and the world.
I agree. It's going to be very crucial for them to not only force Nigeria to send them to the line, but also make those crucial free throws. Like you mentioned, it's an opportunity to get some buckets while the clock is stopped and there's not much time left to play here.
Yep.
You can hear the Ugandan fans on their feet. Nigeria's men's team also supporting. A lot of intensity in this last, just over 90 seconds left.
It is who will want it the most will get over the line here. That's a crucial miss. She had a full view of the bucket. She just needed to convert that one to put her team back within 2. She misses it. Then she fouls. Now it is Nigeria basketball. Here comes a double team. It is Nigeria basketball still. The coach, Juliana, is animated on the sideline, telling her team captain, Hemba, not to go to the side because that is where the press is looking to trap you.
Crucial pass there, and a bucket. Iribamo Begi ice cold in the final seconds left of this game, making a crucial mid-range jump shot. Nigeria unable to keep the ball in play, and it remains Uganda possession.
Begi, I don't know, I just ran out of adjective to describe her and her play, but she has been big for Nigeria. Good pass, good
Big
defense.
Big block there by Abigail Isaac. Nigeria really remaining composed in these last few minutes left of this game. crucial minutes of this game. They come away with the steal. Restina Dangwe.
Peggy again comes with the steal in a very crucial time. The clock is running down. Could this be another steal?
Uganda steal. Immaculate goes down hard on the floor.
Referees are going to go to the monitor and review this one to see if it's unsportsmanlike foul. Here, the two officials. What we have established is they have called the foul, but they just want to go check now on the monitor to see if it was an unsportsmanlike foul. From where I'm sitting, of course I'm too far to the action. I didn't deem it as an unsportsmanlike foul. It felt like she trapped on the Nigerian player's foot and then she fell. But the referees will make that decision, not me. That's why I'm sitting with you right here, calling the game, not calling the game on the floor as an official.
So it'll be very crucial, bring Uganda at least within 2 if it is unsportsmanlike, as they will opportunity to shoot 2 and retain possession.
Absolutely. She makes, if it becomes an unsportsmanlike foul, she should make the 2 free throws as back within 4. That position, should they make a 3, it's back within 1. Should make a 2, they're back within 2. So this is a very crucial call as the referees step on the court to make the call. It is nothing more to it than just a sideline. Well, actually not even a sideline, but she is going to go shoot 2 free throws as deemed a normal foul. I guess for Coach Juliana that's a relief, because it is not an unsportsmanlike foul, so there will be no possession for Uganda after the free throws. Very tense game. She makes the first one. Immaculate. She makes the second free throw.
Great shooting by Uganda.
We have a 2-possession game, ladies and gentlemen. Push. It's a foul. I'm not so sure if Nigeria wants to do this, going to the corners on that full court press, because if they go to the corners, it is easy for a team to trap you, as you cannot go over the line. It will become a violation. You want to keep the ball in the middle of the floor for them to make it difficult for them to be able to trap you, just like that. That's much better. Again, Pega goes to the corner. She gets trapped.
Uganda now putting themselves in foul trouble. Nigeria will head to the line.
This is where free throws become very crucial. Exactly at this, in exactly this part of the game, and at this point in time, when the game is on the line, with less seconds to go, she misses her first free throw. Idris, there's pressure. If you think, makes the second one to make it a 5-point lead. It's still a 2-possession game. They're switching everything, helping each other. Back door. Oh, she gets fouled. That backdoor play has been working the whole game for Uganda. For some reason, they went away from it, but it was based on the fact that Nigeria was switching a lot of the ball screens so that they can able to make sure that. Now that is pressure, ladies and gentlemen. 15 seconds to go. 2 free throws. She misses the first one. As you can see, the Nigerian boys national team is right there.
She makes the second. 15 seconds left to play here. Full court press by Nigeria. Edibamo Begi misses the layup. But Nigeria retains the ball. And they walk away with the win.
What a game. What a fight by Uganda. That's just beautiful basketball all around. Both Uganda and Nigeria really fought for this win. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7-1 to Nigeria. It is 6-7 to Uganda. Nigeria will go and represent Africa in Switzerland in the under-18 World Championships. Coach Juliana leading her troops to the final against Mali, but they've already qualified for Switzerland for the World Champs. Close for words.
And you can see Nigeria, they're celebrating in the middle of the court, praying. And there you have it. Game over. Nigeria 71, Uganda 67.